Hey, tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter. This weekend, Elena Rybakina won her biggest title since the 2022 Wimbledon and took home the biggest prize money haul in WTA history. It was an undefeated run in Riyadh, and she earned just over $5.2 million, actually the biggest prize money in women's sports. And if you're scoring at home, that's actually more than a hypothetical undefeated champion would make at this week's ATP Finals in Turin. Amazing. Now back to Rybakina. Now remember, she was the last player to qualify for the WTA Finals. Crazy that she barely squeaked in with a late surge, but we all know the type of tennis she can play, especially on a lively, fast-playing surface. Rybakina dropped only 2 sets all week and earned impressive wins over Iga Swiatek in the group stage and, of course, Aryna Sabalenka in the final. In fact, she bageled Swiatek in the 3rd set, and in the final against Sabalenka, she won the 2nd set tiebreaker 7-0. That's just nuts when you consider that Sabalenka had won a record 22 breakers this season, the most by anybody in the Open era. In fact, at one point, she had won 19 consecutive tiebreakers. The world number 1 was out of sorts and was heard yelling out in Russian in her frustration. By winning the title, Rybakina made history for her nation and all of Asia, in fact, as the first player representing Kazakhstan and any Asian nation to win the WTA Finals. Rybakina caught fire in the last 4 weeks of the season, finishing the year on an 11-match winning streak. 6 of those victories came against top 10 players, and 4 were against the top 5. It sends a message to the top players that Rybakina could be a force to reckon with. After coming through major issues with her coaching team and settling back into a groove, the 27-year-old has finally hit her stride. Hard to say if she can keep it up, but for now, Rybakina heads into the offseason confident that she belongs among the game's elite. Even better, she'll do it with more than $5 million in her bank account for the holiday season. So tell us your thoughts on Rybakina's rise, and what about Sabalenka losing another big final? Sound off in the comments section, and we'll see you next time.